Hello, I'm Charlotte and it's time to play Book Balance on Books and Bargains. So we ended last month's book balance on -2 and I was really happy with that, given that July was my birthday month and I had some presents. I kind of resolved to not buy so many books in August, and in a minute we'll see how that went. So like I say, we are starting at -2 from last month. I am going to try and keep up with the numbers this time, but bear with me if I don't. So books coming on to my TBR this month, I had How to Find a Missing Girl, which was sent to me from the publisher. I had Zora Books' Her Happy Ever After that I bought from the work. I have 10 Things My Cat Hates About You, which I bought from Cancer Research UK. I got The Romance Risk on a Kindle deal. It was free, but it still counts towards my TBR. And I believe that Aoife from Pretty Purple Polka Dots pointed this out, so this is her fault. I got Akwaeke Emezi's You Made a Fool of Death with Your Beauty and Crying in H Mart, both from Fox Books in Leicester, which is my favourite independent bookshop, and I am determined to at least once a month buy a book or two from there because #support indies. I have National Dish from the publishers. I have Small Fires from the publishers. I have How to Give Up Plastic that I bought from a charity shop. And I have I Feed Her to the Beast and The Beast Is Me that I got from Readers First. I believe that takes my total back up to 8. But I then read Small Fires by Rebecca May Johnson, and I am keeping this one in my collection as I think it will be one that I read again. I DNF'd How to Find Love in a Bookshop by Veronica Henry, and as this is my second DNF from this author, I also decide I will be unhauling this one, and I also decided to unhaul Christmas at the Beach Hut and The Beach Hut, both by Veronica Henry. I then read The Changing Man, which I will also be unhauling from my collection as I'm not sure what I thought about this one, and I don't think it's going to be one that I read again. I don't know why I'm actually specifying here whether I'm keeping them in my collection or unhauling them, because it doesn't actually make any difference to the numbers. But would you at some point be interested to see a kind of books I've read and kept on my shelf? I am planning to do a total TBR video at some point, but yeah, let me know below. I then DNF'd This Love by Danny Atkins. I loved Our Song by Danny Atkins. Couldn't get into this one, so I'm going to give Danny Atkins books another go and see where we stand with that. I then read Breaking and Mending by Joanna Cannon, and I will be getting myself a copy of this, but this one is going off to a friend. I DNF'd The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I read How Not to Have an Arranged Marriage by Dr. Amir Khan, and this one is staying in my collection because I want to read this one again. I read both The Cornish Cream Tea Bookshop and Christmas Carols and Cornish Cream Tea by Cressida McLaughlin, and these are again both staying in my collection. I DNF'd Big Boned by Jo Watson, and that was a NetGalley arc. This was my first Jo Watson. I will definitely give the author another go, but this book just didn't do it for me. I will try one of her adult romances rather than YA. I read Fiona Cummins' Into the Dark, and I am going to get this one to leave my collection. I'm not a big rereader of thrillers, though that said, I haven't let go of any of my Claire Macintoshes yet, so I'm trying to get better with that. And I also read and will be keeping Marie Kondo's Kurashi at Home. So I make that -6 that I'm finishing August on. I am really going to try in September to get down to, let's put it out there, let us try and get to -15 in September. So that would be, if I'm on -6, that's 9 books. So I have to this month read or unhaul 9 more that I take in, which should be doable. But as you know, I've started my new job and things have got a bit hectic. However, I am currently reading 8 different books, and I'm also prioritising on my commute listening to books via Scribd that I have a physical copy of. So, fingers crossed I will do it. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. My TBR, for those of you that are new here, is still way over, I think, 700 books. But I am comfortable with having a big TBR. What I'm not comfortable with is the amount of money I've spent over the past couple of years buying books brand new for them to just sit on my shelf and never get read. So what I am trying to do is any books that I buy brand new, I am trying to give myself 2 or 3 months to read, trying to prioritise them, and then getting through my backlist. I will always buy charity shop books. I should have been going on a book buying ban this year, but I've just kind of worked out that all or nothing bans don't work for me. And instead, that's why in my weekly vlogs, you will see my, what's the word I'm looking for? My low spend year updates, where I go through everything that I've spent. And so far, I'm quite happy with the amount that I've spent so far this year on physical books. And I think that's all I needed to say to you today. This has been a very quick video. I hope you're enjoying the vlogs. The vlogs are the main focus of this channel now. I am struggling to find time to sit down and film much more than that, but I am doing okay. My health is okay. Yeah, so it's really weird to film this video because part of me is like, oh, let's just give them a big vlog style wrap up chat, and then the other part of me is like, no, this was meant to be a quick video. I should now be sitting watching The Chase with Nana, so that is what I am going to go and do. If you have liked this video, please like and subscribe below and let me know how you think I'm doing. If you think that you could spur me on a bit more and tell me to get reading and get unhauling, then please do that. But until next time, look after yourselves. Bye.